shadowy realm, a place known of our world where spirits and the living walk knowingly together. This place is New Orleans, where the echoes of laughter mingle with whispers of the past. Today we delve into the vibrant yet eerie world of Carnival, or as locals say, the 12th night, a celebration that for many symbolizes joy and revelry. Carnival begins each year on January 6th and lasts through Mardi Gras, which falls on Tuesday, March 4th. But beneath the mask and beads lies a history steeped in darkness, a tapestry woven with the threads of tragedy, superstition, and ghostly tales. As the festive season approaches, we invite you to explore the haunting origins of the beloved celebration, the chilling stories that surround it, and the secrets that linger in the shadows of the Crescent City. So grab your beads and join us for a spine-tingling journey into the heart of Carnival. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your Shadow Nation.
We're going against the wind. The wind's 120 knots from the west.
Something. A UFO.
The Carnival season in New Orleans traces its roots back to the ancient European traditions, particularly the Catholic practice of celebrating before Lent, a period of fasting and penance. The word carnival itself comes from the Latin carnaval, meaning farewell to meet. French settlers brought these customs to Louisiana in the 18th century, but they blended with the rich tapestry of African, Spanish, and Creole cultures unique to New Orleans. The first recorded Mardi Gras celebration in the city dates back to 1837. Since then, it has evolved into a grand spectacle featuring parades, masquerade balls, and streets and parties all over. However, the roots of Carnival also delve into darker, more mysterious origins. Carnival is characterized by elaborate floats, vibrant costumes, and the iconic king cake. But lurking beneath the surface are traditions. Traditions steeped in superstition. For instance, many believe that wearing masks allows individuals to shed their identities and embrace a freer, more primal self. An idea that echoes the ancient rituals of masking and transformation seen in many cultures. The throwing of beads and trinkets from floats is said to symbolize the sharing of wealth and fortune. But for some, they also believe these items carry a curse or a blessing, depending on the intent of the thrower. I know my friends and I, when we went as teenagers, we had an intent by throwing beads, and it wasn't either of those things. But anyway, many locals avoid catching specific colors, believing that certain hues may bring bad luck, and some refuse to touch the ground if a bead falls, fearing that it may carry a spirit or a curse. The story of the Casket Girls adds an eerie chapter to the Carnival lore. In early 18th century, young women were sent from France to marry the settlers of New Orleans. They arrived with their belongings in caskets, and legend has it that some of these women were vampires, cursed to roam the streets of the French Quarter. Their spirits are said to haunt the area, particularly during the Carnival, when the veil between the living and the dead is believed to be the thinnest. As Carnival unfolds, tales of the macabre also emerge. The legendary figure of Marie Laveau, the voodoo queen of New Orleans, is often invoked during the festive season. Laveau was known for her powerful voodoo rituals, and many locals believe that her spirit watches over the festivities, ready to intervene if the balance between joy and chaos is disturbed. There are stories of hauntings at the Lalaurie mansion, infamous for the gruesome acts committed by its former owner, Madame Delphine Lalaurie. As Carnival celebrations fill the streets with laughter. The ghosts of her tortured slaves are said to roam the mansion, seeking justice, while the revelers outside remain blissfully unaware the horror that lingers just stone's throws away. In addition to ghostly encounters, Mardi Gras has been entwined with real-life tragedies. Like in 1970, a tragic shooting occurred during the celebrations, resulting in the death of 2 people. This event cast a shadow over the joyous occasion, reminding everyone of the thin line between celebration and chaos. Over the years, various eerie incidents have made headlines during Carnival. Here are a few chilling stories from the past. The Count of Saint Germain, a mysterious Frenchman who arrived in New Orleans in the early 20th century. He claimed to be a descendant of the original Count of Saint Germain, a European nobleman rumored to be a vampire. A woman reported to police that Germain attacked her and tried to drink her blood. The police found no food in his home, only wine bottles filled with a mixture of wine and blood. Germain disappeared, and some believe he's still looking for victims as a man named Jack. His legends inspired Anne Rice's character Louis in The Interview with the Vampire. Voodoo murders are more commonplace than you would think. In the shadows of the Carnival, in 1990, a string of murders occurred during the festivities, leading many to believe that these dark forces was at play. The Carnival of Bones, for instance, an unsolved mystery haunt in New Orleans. In 2014, a series of mysterious disappearances during the Carnival season led to speculation about a serial killer targeting revelers. And of course, the Phantom of the Mardi Gras, haunting parades and unsolved crimes. In 2020, investigative reporters detailed how a phantom figure was seen lurking near parades, coinciding with a series of unsolved crimes that left the city on edge. These stories serve as a reminder that even amidst the colorful chaos, darkness often lurks just below the surface. As we conclude our exploration of the haunted history of Carnival in New Orleans, we are left with a chilling reminder. Celebrations often mask the shadows that dwell within. The vibrant parades may dazzle the eyes, but it is the stories of the past that linger in the air, waiting to be whispered among the revelers. As you prepare to join in the festivities this season, remember to keep an eye out. Keep an eye out for the spirits that dance just beyond the revelry. For in New Orleans, the line between celebration and the supernatural is as thin as the veil that separates this world from the next. Until next time, stay curious, stay cautious, and may the ghost of Carnival guide your way. Hey guys, thank you so much for joining me on another little quick episode of your Shadow Nation podcast. If you like this episode or any other, be sure to go to shadownation.com for over 17 years of mind-blowing, mind-bending, paranormal, supernatural content. And if you have a show idea or a topic you want to hear me talk about, be sure to go to my email at Sean, S-H-A-U-N, at shadownation.com. That's Sean at shadownation.com. Leave me a suggestion, a like. Tell me what you want to hear. And if you just want to comment and give me a pat on the back and tell me you're liking everything you hear, I sure would appreciate it. Of course, you can get me on YouTube, guys. The website's not the only place for these episodes. You can go to the YouTube page at Shadow Nation Podcast. That's at Shadow Nation Podcast on YouTube. Leave a like. Please subscribe. The numbers really help, guys. So, from the haunted back roads of America, this has been another exclusive Shadow Nation episode. Don't go changing America, because you know I won't. I love you. Good night, guys.